This is Mindustry's Erekir campaign, and Mindustry is an RTS, kind of. And RTS deathless runs have become pretty popular, so I was thinking, may as well do a Mindustry, but I can't lose any units run. Well, maybe not even units, because you can fully beat the game using like 2 units. So I guess we'll make this a Mindustry, but I can't lose anything challenge run. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, hold on. We forgot to talk about the rules. Here we go. Rules are as follows. Rule 1. I may not lose anything, including buildings, units, whatever else that I can control, I cannot lose. However, there is one exception to this rule, and that is the base core unit that is used for building and stuff. I can lose that unit. And usually, by losing that unit, what I mean is me pressing the V button and respawning at the core, which I guess technically counts as losing it, but it's just too much of a, I don't know, quality of life tool to ignore in this challenge, so we're gonna keep it in. And rule number 2 is that destroying buildings by hand, like unbuilding them, does not count as losing a building because I misplace stuff a lot, and well, just having a lot of cluttered buildings around isn't exactly fun for me or the viewer. So that's gonna be a rule. I can destroy buildings, or I can unbuild buildings rather. And here comes into another technicality, which is that some people might be like, but Squid, if you destroy a building while your enemy's attacking it, doesn't that mean that you just can't lose buildings? No, no. If I'm destroying a building while the enemy is attacking it, the building dies before I can destroy it, most likely, unless it's a duct, which gets destroyed instantly. So there's no need to worry about that kind of cheese. It's too risky to pull off, and I would probably just never do it anyway. Before we get into anything interesting, I have to do the tutorial first. This will be sped up for all you viewers out there, but for me, it's a bit of a pain. A little bit of manual mining. There we go. Produce a unit. Yeah, see, I wanted to do a unitless run of this earlier, but uh, yeah, that's not very possible. Let's see how I have to produce a unit in the very first mission, Saj sector of this game. I forgot to power. And now that I'm powering this, I'm gonna run out of power really fast. So, goodbye graphite. It didn't really do much. Plaspores only cost 9 power. These things are the really expensive ones in terms of power. Because you cost 360 and you cost 120. Yeah, alright. Place some beryllium walls around the turret. Yes, sir. Yeah, AI will always try to avoid walls. So if I just put something right here, Enemy incoming. I have 15 seconds. Also, me pressing V to respawn this back at the base doesn't count as death, because that would be absurd. And deleting buildings also does not count. They have to be destroyed. And if you're wondering how I can't just cheese, oh, if you're wondering why I can't just cheese the entire point of this challenge run by, well, by just deleting a building as soon as it gets low. If you're deleting a building, the enemies can basically one-tap it, so yeah. Oh, I have to counterattack? I've got 3 tanks, may as well. And I'm going to stop tank production as of this moment. Actually, I'm going to keep that going. I have barely enough power. Yeah, I have barely enough power. I'll take it. And I'm going to, once these guys finish clearing out the space, which I'm completely sure there's no defenses on this base. Although I do want to keep these guys away from the core because it explodes when it dies. And then I can start getting more power to do more stuff. Now we wait. I'm just gonna take a while. Cores are very beefy in this game. I have negative power again. I don't know how that works. Okay, there we go. That finally went down. I can fix my power. Probably not the most efficient way, but it's the fastest, then I'll just do it that way. Okay. Now I can put these guys back. Easy claps, and then I want to, now the game wants me to build a forward base here. But instead of building a core, I'm gonna look around and see if I can get some more production going on. Because even though more units means it's harder to manage, it still means that more units still mean that I have more DPS overall and I can kill enemies faster. And well, dead enemies can't shoot back, so if they're dead, they can't really ruin my deathless run. Oh, well, that's blocked. Oh, not too big of an issue. I'll just do that. If you also didn't know, you can do a rally point on the building on the production structures, just like you can do in any RTS. And this is also a pointless thing because I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Time to start setting up some production over here. Make sure I have this producing. Oh, okay. Power, 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 power. That was very inefficient. Just gonna get some more power going on. Yeah, that base had a lot of power. Okay. Let's route off this. Just into the core for now. Non-existent core, of course. It's not here yet. Then I'm gonna place a router and set up some defenses. Triangle of power right here. I could get another factory, but more units are trickier to manage. So I also could just not. Before I build my new base, let's make sure I have a wall going on over here. And all of these can reach, yeah. Going to send all of these guys over as well. Look at them all clumped up. Now we wait. I have nothing to research, so we just wait for enough resources to place a core. Okay. A little bit more. A little bit more. I know you can't see my mouse, but I'll fix that next time, if there is a next time. But do you even want to see my mouse? I mean, you can kind of tell where I'm trying to like, you can kind of tell what I'm doing based on what I'm saying and stuff. I guess I could show mouse. Yeah, it's probably something I could do. The enemy will be able to detect you in 2 minutes. Alright, let's set up some. I think I'm gonna set up some production. Okay. I'm not going to do the weird. Oh, also, this is just. I'll just do this. And I can't actually put power nodes in front or they would block the lasers. But I can put ducts in front. Which you could argue is a little bit stupid, but it works out for me. Need 3 max crushers. And by max I mean on sand and on 2 tiles instead of just 1. And now I can put a furnace here. Most buildings are pretty beefy, but units are easy to lose if I'm not careful. So I do need to be pretty careful. However, the early sectors aren't that scary, so don't have to worry about too much. I will set up some more tank production. And they can shoot through here onto my core, so I'm gonna quickly set up a wall. I would never do this in actual no challenge run game. This is a lot of precautions because loading isn't a thing in this game. Or rather, I can technically load to a previous save, but I have to delete the save file of like one of the earlier ones, and it's really annoying. Have a 16 stealth ball. You can't build. Right, okay. I do need to get rid of these. They also don't have power. Okay, I'm gonna wait for an attack. Gonna quickly set up a death chamber. With big walls because small walls are just too scary to use due to their low health. Except for in these side corner situations, then they're not really. Are they not gonna attack? I'm trying to wait for an attack wave. Okay, there we go. 2 stel. Just gonna get melted down real quick. And right now, instead of going through the death chamber that I just built, even though my own units can't shoot my own units, I'm gonna go through here because it's just faster. This takes forever for the pathfinding to manage. It's like StarCraft 1 pathfinding, it sucks. Okay, it's not, maybe it doesn't suck that much, but going around corners is still a pain. Okay, don't lose a unit. Okay. This breaches at home can defend. I'm going to try to not lose a unit. There's not health bars. Come on, pull back, pull back. Oh, pull back, pull back. Okay. We're gonna ball pull back. Please don't kill one of my units. Okay. Let's see. You need to be pulled back. 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 And you need to be pulled back. Everybody else is fine. Oop, okay. There's an attack wave. These can take quite a beating actually and still come out. I do have to. Get out of there. Okay, that guy got quite low. See, most of my guys got quite low. Oh. No, 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 no. Please. Live. Oh. Okay. No units have been lost so far. Let's make sure that stays the case. Problem right now is that I can't regenerate any of my units. So if one gets really low, it's going to be retiring forever. Okay, I'm going to. Okay. This is very, very nerve-wracking. No walls have died yet, thank God. Oh. Okay, it's fine. 2 stellas don't do that much damage. Alright, we're gonna try to sneak past. Hope they haven't rebuilt. Please don't die. Oh, pull back, pull back. Okay, he needs to be pulled back. Okay, and now we click on the core. Oh, that was tough. The first mission was the first sector was this tough. Look at that. Okay. I cannot make anything new. Time to go to Aegis. Okay. Let's see. I need to get tungsten. But that also means that this mission, this sector doesn't start until I get tungsten, which is great. But I also get the radar and all this cool stuff. Which, okay, I need to showcase a cool little trick. If you abandon, then continue, and then go back to the onset, and then go to research. You don't have any, well, these are unlocked, but now I don't have any beryllium because researching uses planet-wide resources. So if I set up a nice mining base in this sector, I can use that mining base for research, which takes a lot of resources, surprisingly. Now, where is their beryllium stuff? I need beryllium. I can also just delete all of this because it's derelict. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering why I'm playing without audio, I don't like the audio in this game. I just don't have it on. It's not because I forgot to record the audio like I do most of the time. It's because I actually remembered, but I also don't like the audio, so I'm not gonna play with the audio on. And what I'm gonna try here. Okay. So the onset was done first try, which is nice. Did not have to restart at all. Alright. Now I have enough beryllium to do a lot of stuff. And now what I can do is go back to Aegis. And use all that and now the research is unlocked. And what I can do is now abandon again. This costs a lot of resources, but it works, trust. And then go back to the onset to get more beryllium. It's genius, except it takes a while. Let's move these out of the way. And now we wait to get beryllium because this is still slow. I could optimize. I'm gonna optimize a little bit by putting this here. Still a tiny bit more output. I can send this steel ball to scout out these two areas, see if there's more beryllium, which is unlikely, but may as well. Why I'll wait anyways. This is a lot of beryllium. I actually need to wait for a lot more, like 2,000 maybe. Because landing out a sector gets rid of a lot of your stuff. Now what I need to do, and what I'm actually gonna do here is set up some of these. And since I don't feel like bringing power over here, I'm just gonna do that. And now normally you don't want to mix conveyors, but since this is going to the core anyway, may as well just put that onto that one. Look at how low this still is. Oh, barely alive. Yeah, these are all pretty low. Look at the blinking. Okay, we've got around 2K. It's probably enough. Alright, first things first. Let's set up a good power grid. Oh, it doesn't reach. You kidding me? I cannot. Okay. Research that. And then let's. I don't have silicon. I need to actually get silicon. Okay. Let's set up one drill here because that's. Okay. That's a very inefficient drill. Okay, let's get some sand crushers or cliff crushers. And then power these bad boys. I said power these bad boys up. Thank you. Right, that's not how that works. Let's put a furnace here. Bop, 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 and bop, and bop. Okay, more beryllium. The worst thing that can happen to you in these scenarios is running out of, yeah, look at that. I've already run out of beryllium. You really don't want to run out of the basic resource when you're managing every advanced resource in the game. You don't want to look back and see that you've run out of beryllium. You have to wait a while for that to get replenished. And setting up production without beryllium takes forever because you have to mine it manually. And these are going to be defense. Can make a radar here. We can still only make the Stell, which is actually a pretty terrible unit because it has low movement speed. It has sizable bulk, but the low movement speed and weird maneuvering makes it really hard to use. In a deathless run, of course. In a normal run, Stells are great. But in this situation, not so much. However, there is a lot of beryllium here that I can just take. Which is good. I need all the production I can get. And although I'm not allowed to lose buildings, static defense is still my best bet of defense. My best way of defense. Due to the simple fact that buildings just have more health. Units aren't designed to have a lot of bulk, they're designed to be mobile. However, buildings aren't mobile, so they can be really bulky and can take a beating before they eventually fall, which I want to prevent, hopefully. I would prefer to do this without any resets, because resets take forever and I don't have that much time on my hands. Here we go. Gonna set up my first impact rows. I would want to... looks like I'm not getting 2 max speed throws, but this is good enough. Let's get a router. That's not enough water. Oh, there's plenty of water on this map. From vent condensers alone. Okay, do I seriously need this much water for 2 impact drills? Okay, I want to make these max efficiency, so here we go. Routing water from all the way over here. Alright, that'll work. And I want to make this... Actually, let's just remove this real quick. Because it's a stupid spot for defense. What I want to actually do is go up here and set up a wall on this choke. And I'm gonna once again abuse the AI. By forcing it to do as many corner turns as I possibly can. And then I want to do a router along with breach. Just one would be fine, I think, due to how absurdly powerful water boosting is. There we go. Just look at this. It's a machine gun. Well, it does run out of water pretty quickly, but that's fixable by just getting more water. I want to make use of all of these. So this guy is gonna get routed all the way over here. Here we go. And it turns out I forgot to finish the wall. Oopsies. I still haven't moved any tungsten into the core. And I could theoretically just chill here and build on my defenses. Okay. Here we go. I'm not sure if they attack from the bottom or not, but hopefully they don't. Yeah, this area is walled off. Yeah, okay, we're good. And now we just need to break their core. Before I do that, no, it's too slow. Okay. Let's get some tanks. Yeah, that's gonna go, and there's not much I can do to speed it up. Guess I could go double factory, but I think one is good enough. And I'm gonna route this over here to add to a little bit of defense. None of these walls are damaged. Yeah. And now we wait for full 15 Stell army. Okay. Yep. Tungsten breaches are quite good. And now we just wait. Why am I not building more production? Well, I'm not allowed to lose any units, so once I reach 15, that's all the production I'm gonna have. I just don't get any more production. This is a bit risky, but I'm gonna send one Stell out to scout. the reason this is so risky is because one Stell doesn't have a whole lot of health, and like you just saw, tungsten breaches do a lot of damage. I can chip away at this wall from over here though, so I will do that. Now this might end up being one of those levels where you can just run past the defense. So I do want to try that, but like I said, you can't load. So let's try save and quit, settings, game, save interval. Turn that to max. I wonder, is there a save load? Yeah, there's not a, yeah, I cannot, there's no way to actually load a save for me to go back. I have to quit, they have to literally quit the game and then reopen it. Oh, let's go back and let's not lose this stout. Okay, okay. Why? Why did they aggro? Okay, I'm just gonna shimmy my way through here. Okay. Well, this Stell is gonna be retiring to defense duty. Oh, get over. Okay. Here we go. Stell number 2. Let's see what you can do. Okay, that's a breach. That's another breach. That's a third breach. I can chip away at this wall. Not sure how useful that is. Let's see. Yeah, this is fine. I don't think. Oh, that means it's damaged. Well, yes, I know that's damaged. Let's see, can you reach the big wall? You can. I may as well let this guy do his thing. Look at me, I'm in the fog. Okay, yeah, there's no way to boost this guy's DPS other than bring more Stells. And more Stells just doesn't seem like a good idea. Well, in this case, it was absolutely a good idea. I should not have ignored that. Oh, this guy's dying. This guy's dead. No. Okay. So now I have to quit the game and restart it. What? It's saved? Oh, I have to abandon then. I have to abandon. I just don't. I don't see how you can. Okay, here's what I'll do. Let's set up silicon. Let's set up silicon. And then let's get power to this thing. Let's get a little more power. Okay, then I need you to do that. Once I have enough for fabricator, we'll build one. Okay. Factory. Actually, bam. Router. Boop, boop. And boop. And now I wait. Except I don't have power, so I do actually need to build a radar here. So I can get some extra power. Yep, there we go. May as well get these two as well. This area is not actually unlocked yet, but I can shoot into it. That's actually a bit pointless. I don't know what I'm shooting into it for. But I can put stealths here. So once it does actually start, what I can do is run the stealth ball to the left and just run in and kill the objective. I hope. Without losing any stealths. It'll be tough, but I think it'll be possible. But I do have to wait for a lot of stealth to be made. So in the the meantime. And we'll set up a couple drills. Bam, 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 bam. Because I have crappy beryllium output right now. So I will set up drills here. Just to increase my output a little bit. I save intervals on 600 seconds. I wonder. Ooh, that doesn't count. So if I can research container, I can just keep doing this. I don't know why I did that. But it was basically free, so I won't be using enforced message. I wonder though, what if I use a router? That still count? That does. Okay. Let's deconstruct that breach. Let's move this up. Look at the Stel. Stel stuck. Gonna make it. No. Oh yeah, it's hilarious. There we go. You made it. Okay, I'm gonna delete that wall first. The pathfinding. Have a love and stow. $35. Okay. Let's get all this tungsten. Okay, 2 more stow. Just gotta wait for like 2 minutes. Everything does their things and I can get more stuff. Guess I may as well set up a little bit of beryllium over here. And a little bit over here as well. Spaghetti ducts. Okay. Has everything been set up? Okay, I need a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Now I can delete you because I can't lose any more units. Okay, so these are all the units I'm gonna get. Let's get to it. Go to wrap around here. There's gonna be a little bit of breach fire, but I think they'll all survive. And we're gonna move this over here. Take out those side walls. Okay. Dash through. Still got 15. Yes. Okay. Come on. Get rid of those. Okay. We win. 15 stows. Just run past everything and kill the Bastion Core. Ooh. That was... Well, second try. We'll take that. I'm gonna wait in this sector for a little bit to get all this tungsten research. Let's see. Did they have tungsten? They did not have tungsten. Well, I guess I'll just set up more production over here. that event condenser. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Whew. Well, let's get all this researched. Shouldn't be that long, but I think I'm gonna end the recording here. I'll research the rest of this tungsten research off camera because, I mean, there's nothing that can kill any of my units right now due to the sector already being captured. So, I'll see you in the next one.